Now, if you plan to buy a home in one of Mumbai's old buildings, be prepared to pay high property taxes. This is because the government plans to change how you calculate property taxes. However, if you are buying a home in a new building, the new year could bring you something to cheer about. My colleague Disha Shah gets us this report on what's in store for home buyers in Mumbai in 2016.
That's right, and what we hear from our government sources is that BMC will not likely hike the ready reckoner rates next year. This could come as a huge relief for home buyers and for people who are waiting to buy homes in the city of Mumbai. On top of that, the tax outgo that you pay in terms of stamp duty and registration fees will also remain untouched and will not change. However, as a home buyer, if you are planning to buy a home in an old building which is say over 5 years of age, that transaction could become expensive because the government has come up with a circular, a new method of calculating depreciation in respect to old buildings. So that means that you could end up spending more because starting 2016, that is from next year onwards, you will have to pay property taxes based on the carpet area and not based on the built-up area anymore. And the copy of the circular that we have got exclusively at Magic Bricks now clearly defines that what are the elements, what are the factors that will be included in the carpet area. When we say carpet area, that means service area, refugee area, entrance lobby, all this will be included in your carpet area, and elements like staircase, passage, meter room, elevator tank, all these won't be included in your carpet area. So this means that the outgo that you pay as an individual will increase because the base price has reduced. And lastly, when we spoke to legal experts, they say that the individual outgo with this development could rise up to 15%.
Now, to get a clear perspective on this, we are being joined by Advocate Vinay Singh. Vinay, thank you so much for joining us here live on the news on Magic Bricks Now. Talk to us. Tell us, what does this mean for home buyers? Do they have to shell out more in terms of tax now?
The system that has been evolved now is a capital value system, which means that you will be taxed based upon the capital value, the actual value of your property as per the reckoner issued by the state government. So yes, there will be an increase, and the corporation is looking at maybe an increased revenue of around 15%, but that is also because the property rates have gone up.
So how the new circular will affect a resident who is living in an old building which is more than say 5 years old?
See, what happens generally is that the taxes do tend to rise because in an older building the taxes are frozen from at the point of time when the building was constructed. So today, if we are going to base it on market value, yes, there is going to be a rise. There is also a cap though. The taxes cannot rise beyond a certain point. So that is to make sure that you don't find a very drastic increase in the taxes. Nonetheless, you will find that in the new rates, quite a few places there has been a substantial increase in taxes, and that is bound to be there because the values have changed dramatically. So yes, people residing in older buildings will pay higher tax.
Okay, Vinay, and what about a home buyer who is planning to buy a home in an old building?
This is a call everyone will have to take. Now, obviously, if you take Mumbai, values are go on increasing as you move south, and they go on decreasing as you move north generally. So you will have to take a call. If you want to live in Cuff Parade, then be prepared to pay higher tax. And conversely, if you want to live in the suburbs, you want to go to Borivali, definitely you are going to pay lesser tax. Somewhere as prices go up, the cost of your services go up, the taxes have to go up. But it is only a question of whether the increase is reasonable or unreasonable.
Okay, Vinay, we will let it go at that. Vinay Singh, Advocate, thank you so much for being with us here on the news on Magic Bricks Now.